Hi guys, this is day 19, and in this question we are given a string s and an integer k. So if we see here, we have the string ab, and we need to return the length of the longest substring which has the same characters. So if we just look at this, then here it is aa or bb, but we are also given one integer k, and here k is 1. That means we can, in the string we can change any character to whatever character we want. So if we change b to a, then we will have a, so the longest substring will be 4 length. Or if we change a to b, then we have b, so the longest substring will also be, again, length will be 4. So that is the condition. So how do we solve this question? So the main logic is, first we are given a string and the keywords are longest and substring. That means it is a sliding window question. Next, it is a variable size sliding window. So we are not given any fixed length of the string substring. So we initialize high and low with 0 and result as int min. And the next step is we need to find the information of the window or condition of the window. So here, if we check, if we have this window here, suppose this is the whole string, and we have L here and H here. Now what is the main condition? So in the second loop, that is in the while loop, we need to reduce the window size. For reducing the window size, the condition should be false. So what is the condition? The condition should be that uh, the given k values, suppose k equal to 1, then that means we can change only one character to a. So if we change only one character to a, that means this window will be invalid. So that means we need to reduce the window. So what we do is we first find how many elements are maximum occurring. So here it is 3 or a. So 1, 2, 3. So first we calculate the length of the window, then we calculate the maximum length, and we take the difference. Difference is length minus max length. If the difference is greater than k, then we reduce the window size. And what does this mean? Like, if the difference here length is 5 and maximum length is 3, so difference is equal to 2. Now if k equal to 2, then means that window is valid, so we can change two characters and bring all to a, so that is no problem. If k is equal to 3, then also it is valid, but if k is equal to 1, that means here difference 2 is greater than 1, that means we can only change only one character. So that is the invalid condition, and we need to reduce the window size. So if we check the code here, we have, first we need to we need to write a function which finds the maximum in an array. So if we take the example as a b a b b a, let's start the code from here. This is the main code. So first we initialize low, high, and result. So low will be here, high will be here, and result equal to int min. Now we initialize a vector int mp 26,0. Now instead of a hash map, we store the count of this each character in a array. So that array is itself is a hash map, acts as a hash map. So if we take the array, it will be 26 size. So the whole length will be 26, and we initialize everything with 0. So this is like each the first element represents A, second is mapped to P, third to D, and last one to 26th element will be Z. Now whenever while we are traversing the for loop, we we start from high equal to 0, high less than size, high plus plus. We update the we update the hash map. So MP of S of high minus A plus plus. That means S of high is A. So S of high minus A. So A minus A will be 0. So MP of 0 will be updated to 1. So A becomes 1 here. Now we calculate the length. Length will be high minus low plus 1. That is just length of the window. Next we calculate the maximum length. Maximum length will be find max of MP. Now we call this function find max. Find max takes a array and it runs a for loop for each element in the array and checks if the current maximum is greater than the previous maximum. So and it updates the maximum, and at the end we get the maximum element in the array. So we give the hash map to the find max and we get the maximum length. So max will be 1 and the difference equal to length minus maximum, so it will be 0. That means here there is no need to change or all the maximum length is 1. That means only A are existing. So while condition, here k is given as 2, sorry 1. Now is k is difference is 0. So 0 greater than 1 is false, so we ignore this and we return the result will be 1. Now for the next iteration, high will be updated, and again uh, length. First we update the hash map. The second is A again, so this becomes 2, and length will be 2 now. Max length is also 2, and difference is equal to 0. If difference is 0, then we just ignore this while loop and we update the result will be 2. Now again length is equal to 3. We move the h high pointer to here and we again update the hash map. So B will be 1 now. Now length is 3, maximum equal to 2, difference equal to 1. 1 is not greater than 1, so ignore the while loop and result will be 3. Next iteration, high will be updated to here, fourth position. Again A becomes 3, so this will be 3 now, and length is equal to 4. Max length is equal to 3, difference is equal to 1, and we ignore the while loop and result will be 4. Now again we update high will be in the fifth position, so we update fifth again B, so B becomes 2. Now again length is equal to 5, max length is equal to 3, difference equal to 2. Now if difference is 2, then 2 is greater than 1, so we reduce the size of the sliding window. So first we decrease the s of low, so again this 3 will be updated to 2, and we update the low, so we have updated low pointer here, and again we update the length is now 1 2 3 4. Length is 4, max length is 2, difference is again 2. Again 2 is greater than 1, so again we update the hash map. So this is A, so we again reduce A to 1, and we move a pointer, so low pointer, and we again update the length. Length is 3, max is 2, 2 minus 1 is 1, 2, 3 minus 2 is 1, so result will be again 4. Now again h pointer is updated, h pointer is here, so again we update the hash map. B becomes 3. If b is 3, then length is equal to 1 2 3 4, max length is equal to again 3, difference is 1, so we ignore this loop. And now we update the result is again 4, and finally h moves to the last pointer, so again a is updated to 2. Now length is equal to 5, max length is 3, difference is 2. If difference is 2, then 2 is greater than 1, so mp of s of 2 minus a minus minus, so again reduce this b, so b value becomes 2, and low plus plus, so low is moved here. Now again length will be 4, max will be 2, 4 minus 2 is again 2, so difference is 2, so again we move this here, and then 2 minus 1 by 1 we stop it here, but the result will be remain unchanged, that is 4, so we return 4. So the main crux of this logic is, in here everything remains same, but only in the while loop we find the first we find the length of the sliding window, then we find the maximum length of the, like the maximum occurring element length, and check the difference. So if this is the length of the sliding window, if this is max, then we don't need to change it. If this the difference is should not be greater than k. If it is greater than k, then we reduce the window size. That's it. Thank you.